Can't hear you, boy.
And you want to lock your trades, you also want to protect down at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Trading's live future education and training broadcasts. This is an outreach of American Dream Trading, which was founded by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. He brings more than 33 years of education and training experience into stock markets. He helps educate us on trading stocks, stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite and the emphasis here in this broadcast, futures. We were just in this NQ trade. I was getting ready to get into it, but unfortunately we had to start the live, and it could have made a boatload of money to the upside, and it shot way up, broke above the psychological $25,000 level, and then it pulled back. I waited for it to break and hold below that $25,000 mark, and I did do a quick scalpy scalp to the downside, down to the 9, and took my profit and got out before it bounced back off the 9. So that was a quickie trade. I don't even know how much money I made. I haven't looked, don't care, doesn't matter. But I made, I did bigly on that. You know what I said earlier, guys, when I gave up that one loss, that I would get it back? I got it all back in that one trade. There we go. And a little bit more. Now, if
We love that.
If I'd have waited to start this live for about 2 minutes, I could have got in on that upside swing, and that would have been, so sweet. Matter of fact, let me measure that, because I was sitting right here waiting on this. right here. I was waiting on this candle because it broke and held above this level right here, right? I was waiting on I was going to wait. It was just at this time, it was at that candle. And I'm like, I got to start this live. And then it formed another candle, and there was a confirmation candle. So I would have got in about right there. Man, that puppy shot clear up to here, of course. I would have got out somewhere probably in there. That'd have been $100. That's $100 tick, let's just say, that thing shot up in them couple candles times $5 a tick. That would have been a $500 profit just in that one move. But I did catch this to the downside, so I didn't get it all, obviously. I got in time I got over here and decided I was going to jump in that. I got in probably about right here at this line here, and I wrote it down, and that would be, I caught about half of that actually. I got out before it hit the 9 because the 9 plus this level was here, so I actually took my profit up here, and it looks like I might have got, I don't know. Yeah, I got over 20 ticks, so I got more of that than I thought I did. So anyway, that's how you do it around here at American Dream Trading. Here we are, back up here again above that 25K psychological level. I would love to be trading this live right now, but I can't. So, you know, if I jump in this trade right now, see, here's what'll happen, right? Because I'm at this level here. There's my order. I got in, but I got to get above this. This is why I wouldn't jump in right here for this very reason. I did it just to show you why. See what happens here? I want to see this break and hold above these new levels that was set here for today, and get in there. But I got in up here, and it's already pulled back. Now this may very well pop up if it can hold above this $25,000 mark on NQ. You know, it probably will. It gets some oomph, it gets some excitement when it gets up to this level here, and it looks like it's going to pop, and I can end up green on this trade anyway. But really, my entry would have been up here. So I always wait for the break and hold above the new entry. I'm not going to just jump back in here willy-nilly like I did here just to show you, because this is what happens, right? You're like, oh, it's right there. Now, could I wait and let it come down to this, closer to this? Yeah, see right there now I was up temporarily. It'll probably climb because people get excited. It's above that 25,000 mark. Yeah, see right there. I was down. Look how much I'm up now. Now, this is paper trading money. It's not real. But there you go. I locked in $1,375. Bang, bang. Right? Whoopie ding. Right? It's this is my paper trading account. I do not trade my real. Let me see what I ended up getting on that. I got $1,375. There you go. Just like I thought I did. So, but this is my paper trading account. I do not trade my real account. Now, I do have my real account loaded up on my other system here that I could jump in, but I'm not about to do that while I'm live, because the reason I don't trade my live account while I'm live with you guys is because I'm distracted, and you got to be laser focused when you're in trades. And look at this trade. Holy cow, let's shut it down and just go trade on our own, right? So very nice. See, this is where I would have got in at because of these wicks up here, right? It touched that area and then pulled back. So, and it really, this should go all right till it gets up to about here, about up to this, my next line, about that 14 level maybe. Of course, it's got to get past this wick here. So can I enter in here? Yeah, I could, but, you know, and I will just because I can, right? Thinking that can move up. But this candle did not start on the shoulder of the previous, right? And I always look for that when I'm entering a trade. Make sure it's on the shoulder of the previous and it has oomph to the upside. And that one really didn't. So that's a sign of weakness in at least this one candle for this trade. And I would, you know, if you do that like I did, see I'm in the negative right off the bat because of that. Now, again, we'll probably get some movement up here, up to this side. And you can see I'm up $700 here, whatever, 800, 1,000, 1,600. And I said it would go right up to that green line, did I not? Right? That's the top of the channel. So I can lock in, there's whatever that was, 750, I think it said. And why did I want to get out up here? Because this is the top of the trend, current trend, right? Current trend is to the upside on a 1 minute candle. So I know that I can trust these indicators that I have here, which are part of your paid membership. And membership does have its privileges. These are Coach's 3.0 indicators, and I've learned to trust these. I really give the top of the channel here that we have, top of this trend channel, respect to the upside, and I also give it a lot of respect when it comes down here to the downside. You'll see it pop and bop off there all the time. Since I'm not going to be playing any EWOs, I am going to remove this off here, just open up my screen a little bit. So yes, I highly respect these levels. I've learned through experience that coaches' indicators are, I tell you what, they're dead on. It's not that it can't blow through them. It does occasionally, but as a general rule, it's just another line of resistance, right? We're at the top of the channel. So you've seen me make a couple trade here already. Let me slide this up here. I don't know if you can even see the, let me grab this thing here, pull it up so you can see it. If I can grab it. Come on, mouse. There we go. So right there's my P&Ls over here. You can see it off to the side. Again, this is paper trading money. It's not real money, but I still trade it like it is. Now, I will show you, and you've seen me do it if you've watched me more than twice. I'll show you what not to do on purpose and what the result of it is, and I'll tell you that. So just like that one, that other one that I did end up making profit on, I jumped in before it broke up here. But if it was my real money, I would have really waited until I got up here, right? Now, I wouldn't have made as much, but it doesn't matter. I still have my own entry criteria that I try to pay attention to. Again, I'm human. I don't always follow my own criteria that I learned from Coach and end up paying the problem, the penalty for doing so. And here we go down, right? So I would stay, as long as this stays above the 25K level here, you should be okay. Now, if it breaks and holds below that, then it might be a possible pullback to the downside. Now I have this level and the 9 right here. More likely will bounce off this 9 when it gets there. You can see the wicks there now. You know, I can play the bounce off of that, right? If it doesn't pull and break through here, right? I can play that to the upside and make a few dollars there. There I am. I'm up 870. There's 1,000. Bang. I'll lock into 1,250. Don't know how much that's going to bounce, so I just take the guaranteed money and one and done and be done with it. Did I give up a lot of money? Sure did. I don't care, right? I get in and get out. Locked in that money, and now I'm up $3,375 in a matter of a few trades. So welcome you all here today. My name's Mark McSee. I'm one of the more than 20 moderators here at American Dream Trading, and I am your host here daily, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. with the Futures Education and Training Program. You know the routine. If this is your first time here, make sure you click that subscribe, like, share, and notification buttons so that you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. And we are live here at American Dream Trading 3 times a day. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live from 2 to 4 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And the aftermarket show starts at 4 p.m. over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Also on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, you'll find over 2,800 absolutely positively free training videos for you to peruse at your convenience. And I would highly recommend you go to the tab where we have them sorted by topic, and that you would start by watching the 2-minute EWO trading strategy that Coach has developed based on his 33 years of trading in the markets. And look at NQ staying up here. See the strength it gets when it breaks these levels? We do have the 52-week high coming up here. That's another exciting possible level, if it has enough oomph to make it there, right? It's yet to be seen. And I will be typing random numbers into the TikTok live chat there, just so TikTok knows our chat is active. I will have you know that they did restrict our output here for whatever reason. The second I logged in, it said I've been restricted from the search things. So if you're here, thank you. If you are here, please share out the live so others may know about it. TikTok is, I don't know. I didn't even do anything. All I did is literally logged in and it said I was restricted. So you get that from time to time. It's a frustrating thing, but you know, can't complain about the price of the software. It's free. Just have to use it and deal with it. You're forced to use it. So if I want to play here to the upside up to this level here, I could. However, I really want to wait and see the break and hold above 14 here before I get in. And I'm talking about 25,014, right? Because you can see these wicks are touching my level that I already had drawn on here. That's a historical level on my chart, the way I drew it. So anyhow, yes. Anyway, members, I did get that money back. I didn't realize I'd get it back in one trade. I thought I'd have to do it in a couple, but I did get it. I just missed that great big pull up here. Now, I could be in this right now, and I could have traded it, but I can't talk and do this at the same time. I really don't want to put my family's income at risk. Yes, I'm the only one trading, but that's how I pay my bills every month, right? Is 100% from day trading. This is my full-time vocation. I love it. It's the best decision I've ever made. Oh, there's Nunya. Didn't I threaten to ban him yesterday? That guy was giving me a hard time yesterday. And I do thank Coach for filling in for me yesterday. I had some personal business to take care of, and Coach was gracious enough to give up of his busy schedule to come in and fill in for me, and I appreciate it. I do have good news for you. If you like Coach over here in the futures, you're going to get your fill of him for the next week, as Friday, I am starting a vacation. I will be away from this desk, so Coach will be filling in as often as he can for me starting Friday and all through next week. So check out Coach. There you go. He's the master trainer. Everything I know, I learned from Coach, 100%. Wow, look at this breaking through. Doggone it, can't I get in this trade? Come on, it's going up there. Can I get in this trade? Should I get in this trade? Huh? Should I? Should I get in this trade? Okay, I will. You don't have to argue. Hang on, folks. I'm going to enter this trade because this is just too juicy to look at right now. We'll see what happens here. I'm already in it, but I mean, I'm going to trade this here for a second. See if I can just get a couple bucks. I ain't going to sit here all day, right? I'll take what I can get and move on, right? So I'm already in the money, so it's okay. We'll see what happens. Now, again, we have the top of this trend channel right here that I'm looking at. That's my goal. And then I have the new record high up above that, but I'm not concerned about that. I'm looking to get out before it gets up to that top of that trend line, if it does, right? It's got some up. Now, as it approaches that new 52-week high, which is that yellow dash line you see on my screen, you'll probably start seeing it slow down. People are going to wonder whether, do I really want to stay in? Do I want to take my profit? And people like me, who will scalp their way right out of that, take their profit, and I'm not going to wait till it gets all the way up there. I'm going to lock in my profits. Now, will it shoot up there? It could very well, right? But anyhow, that's how that works. So I'm still in this trade. I'm still holding on. I probably could have took my profit. Well, I could have taken my profit right now if I wanted to, right? But I'm going to sit in this a little bit here. It's still kind of fighting here, but I do have my finger on the button. If it pulls back, I'll be out of the trade instantly and lock in what profits I have there. So we'll see what happens here. This is not a very strong candle. There's not much oomph involved here. So we don't want to, see what happens here. L2 is showing some activity up there around some orders around 19, but it's not real strong orders up there. Here's another candle. It's a little weak candle also. This does not bode well for this trade, but we'll see here. They may want to jump in here. They may not. We'll see. But I do have my finger on the button. All it takes is one press of the mouse and I'm out of this trade and lock in the profits that I have here. So we'll see what happens here. It's going to pop up here or not, or are they going to get out? So yeah, they're fighting over the price right now. There's no huge orders to the upside on my L2, but we're going to hang here for a second. A little bit of patience. Sometimes patience pays, but you still have to decide, manage your trade, right? When you're going to take the profit. Again, I'm surprised I'm still sitting in here with this little bit of profit that I have. I could have got out already, but I'm going to hang here just see if we can get a little pop. If it don't, then I'm just going to take my trade. I'm not going to sit here all that long, because as longer this sits here, other people start to get nervous, just like I do, right? So, I want to lock in my profits also. If this does not pop up here to this level up here, we'll see what this candle does. It's starting on the shoulder, but it doesn't have a lot of oomph up there. I do see some orders at 21, which is up there a little ways. That'd be about where, maybe the wick, top of the wick of the mother candle, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll see what happens, if it can get up there or not, right? I'm still in the trade, still holding on, right? I know you don't see it on my screen because I'm trading on my other computer system here, which has my active trade in it. I'm actually sitting in here. Basically, I'm going to see if this gets up to the top of the wicks of those other ones. If it does, I'll probably just get out. If it doesn't pop when it gets up there, I'll just take what I got and be happy with it and move on, right? So it's still holding its on. It's the longer it sits here, the more nervous people get, the more nervous I get, right? I get a little itchy, a little twitchy, get a little itchy, right? Once that 20, but there's not enough oomph to get it up there. We'll see what happens. Sometimes this can spring up there in a heartbeat, right? If you get out too soon, it's consolidating. There's no real reason to get out of this trade, right? Watching, make sure there's no big orders come to the downside. And here it's trying to get up to those wicks on the other candle. Now, is this going to be beneficial if it can break up through this or not? It might get a pop, right? You can very well get one up there. There's some 22 orders coming in. It's still teetering here, right? And it's still hanging on. It's kind of tough. It's hasn't decided what they want to do yet, right? I'm still hanging on here. I want to see this break and hold above these wicks. If it don't, I'm getting out. I ain't playing games no more. People are going to get nervous. We'll see what happens here with this candle here. As long as it stays above that white line, I'm good to go. But if not, I'm going to take my stuff and get out. All right? I already got out. So anyway, I come out a few dollars ahead. Not as much as I did if I'd have took it up there, but that's okay, right? So good to go. Anywho, that's how you do that. So I got in right here, and I got out about right there. So I made a few dollars. Nothing to write home about, but hey, green is green, right? So that's how we do it. All right. So do the same thing. Now I got to break and hold here. Is it going to break and hold below the 9? Go down to the back down to the 21. Well, we can see here it does have some oomph there, right? Do I want to jump in that right to the downside? Well, I can. Boy, that took a long time to. This paper trading was slow there. I clicked that button and it didn't show up real quick for some reason. Yeah, that was a bad fill there on that. But it's paper trading. Again, it's not real money here on this case, right? So it's volatile. You can see it still wants to really try to push up. The buyers are pushing it up, right? So if this gets green at all, I'm getting out of this paper trade. It's not real money. You can see they still want to push it back up there. So I'm going to have to rip the Band-Aid off of this here. The buyers are coming in. That's what that long wick here on the bottom, that's buyers pushing the price up. When you have a long wick on the top, that's sellers pushing the price down. They're trying to get out of the trade. So what happens is you get wicks on top of the bottom. They're fighting, right, over who's going to win. It's whoever comes in with the most oomph, comes in with the biggest bucks, the most orders is going to win on that candle. And that's how prices go up. So you have, if you're going up, the candle at the very bottom, that's the price it started at. Where the body of the candle ends, that's where the price finished at. The wicks on top and or bottom, that is the movement during that one candle's price movement, right? So it shows you that's how much it moved. But the starting price is the body at the bottom, and the finishing price is the top of the body of the candle. So anyhow, I'm getting out of this trade. No reason to be in this. Is pushing back to the upside again. So anyhow, there we go. All right. When you do, thank you, Nanya. Do you trade certain future ticker more than others? Yeah, I do. It varies. I get my favorites. Well, right now, I would say if I look at my trading records, it would be NQ and gold, my two. But if they're not doing anything, I mean, I was in gold early this morning, made some money, and I've traded a couple times during the day, and then it got into a chop zone, right? It got into this mess here, and it just wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't moving. Look how flat all that is, right? So I abandoned gold, right? It went through a whole hours of this. So I didn't trade any of that there, right? I traded early morning, right? Like it's 6 o'clock, I think, I don't know, whatever time. It was before the market opened. Traded, and I did a couple trades of gold once the market opened, but then it got into that, and it just kind of died out right after the market opened. So I abandoned that, and I started trading NQ. I think that's all I traded today, too. I don't think nope, I only traded NQ and gold today. That's the only two things I traded. So anyhow, there's NQ to the downside, coming down to the 21. They're going to bounce off the diddling in the middle of our channel, our trend channel. This gray line is the middle of the channel. Green line's the top. The red line down here is the bottom of the channel. So it's right now, it's just in the middle. You don't want to diddle in the middle. In other words, don't enter a trade when it's in the middle of a channel. It's not that you can't make money, but it can go up as easy as it can come down. So I just kind of avoid that and wait. Let it get back into the upper part of the channel if you're thinking about it. But you have to read whatever all is going in there. So we are holding above our 52-week, our 25,000 level. And it has tried to get up to the 52-week, and it gave up the ghost before it got there. Doesn't mean it won't. It could still set a new 52-week high today. You just don't know. But yes, I do trade. I trade whatever is going to make me money. I mean, we were looking there when the S&P and NASDAQ actually were kind of in a rough spot, really just acted squirrely. We had members trading the Russell, right? It really had a nice upswing when everything else was just kind of stagnant. And the Russell was the small capitalization stocks, right? So they march to a different drum beat sometimes. Same thing with the Dow. The Dow also had moved at that time, and those two were actually the better trade during that time period. So I don't care what I trade. A chart's a chart's a chart. You give me a chart of anything, I can trade it. I don't care whether it's a stock option, a crypto chart, or a futures chart. The same principles apply. So, but I am trading. I'm almost 100% futures trader, right? It's not that I don't trade stocks and stuff once in a while. I haven't traded options for last November, something like that. That's all I used to trade. I just don't do it anymore. It's not good. It's not that they're not good. It's just different, right? And I just love the futures. I like it for various reasons, and that's why I trade it. I don't even care to look at anything else right now. So, but when it comes down to it, where's the money at? That's where we're going, right? And that's the power of our community here at American Dream Trading. We have one of the largest trading communities of its kind in the entire universe, not just the world, not just this country, because we have members all over the world, by the way. It's the largest of its kind in the universe. How's that? Not just the galaxy, the known universe. So anyway, and I may be trading something, sitting there waiting for it to do something, and somebody say, hey, the Russell's moving, or the Dow's moving, or gold's moving, whatever, right? Maybe oil's moving. Somebody will say it, because everybody has their favorites and they like to trade things, and they'll call out and say, hey, take a look at it. Doesn't mean I'm going to go trade it. I still have to make my own investment decisions, but it is something to look at, right? So ES, the S&P 500 is stepping up nicely also. You don't have any lines here. Did it just break a new 52-week high, or did I just not update my chart? Anybody? It was 67.64. Yeah, I didn't update my chart. Okay. I didn't think it moved that much, but I need to update my setting here. I didn't do that earlier. 67. Because I only have this system on whenever I'm live, so things will be off. There we go. Now it's at its new high. So the New York session, and here on ES, it's at the new 52-week high level, right, that it set earlier. It's testing that, right? Would I enter here? No. Well, number one, I'm in the middle of the channel. We don't enter trades. Did in the middle. All right. So I want to wait for a definite break and hold above that, and then I got to worry about my trend line to the upside. As you can see, it doesn't really want to break through. It doesn't have enough oomph again, and it is towards the end of the day, right? So anyhow, see, we have super chats up. Who's posting them? James, are you posting those super chats and all that? Are you doing that, or is Coach somebody else posting those? I don't know if you had the power to do that, James, over there on our YouTubes. All right. Yeah, I do play gold during the Zoom calls on Wednesday night. Speaking of Wednesdays, today is Wednesday night. There will be a live Zoom training at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time tonight. If you would like to get in on that live Zoom training tonight with Chris and Bucko, today is the day to join, right? And it just so happens it's your lucky day. It has been for a while, but you can go over there right now. We have 3 promos going on. You can get absolutely free for 7 days. We have 3 different memberships that you can get for 7 days. That would be the premium membership, which they start training live on a Zoom call at 8:45 a.m. with Coach and the other training moderators over there. Primarily focuses on stocks and stock options. And we have the futures, which is what you're watching here. We start training and trading at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time every morning, Monday through Friday. And as I mentioned earlier, crypto training is on Wednesday nights at 7:15, and they do have occasional pop-up Zoom trainings, and they also discuss everything crypto inside our crypto lounge for the paid members, for even the free members that join under this thing. You can get a crypto membership for 7 days absolutely free. If you do nothing, it'll automatically renew at the current monthly price after those 7 days, but you can cancel any time during that 7-day period and owe absolutely zero. So if you want to jump in there today, you can take advantage of that live Zoom training tonight at 7:15. You will need our Discord, so grab that also on our website, which is American Dream Trading, because that's where we post the Zoom links for the live Zoom training for those members. And you'll have to have the Discord to be able to get that clickable link. That's the only way we could, it matches up with your registration here at American Dream Trading, and it will let you into that call tonight. Get it now. Matter of fact, when you get it, let them know that you heard about it on the live futures broadcast. Matter of fact, Bucko is over on our TikTok live feed. He is one of the training moderators over there for our crypto program. That dude's got more things in his head about crypto than I have everything else in my head combined. He's an excellent trainer. He knows his stuff. Matter of fact, even though we're talking about futures here, if you want to ask Bucko a question about crypto over in our TikTok live futures chat, feel free to do so. I'm not going to be offended. He's there. He can answer it. I haven't seen him not able to answer a question yet. So there you go. There's your chance to ask Bucko himself, who you will meet live tonight in the live crypto Zoom call training and trading. And it starts at 7:15 p.m. All right. So, all right. So let's take a look around the block here. We have gold, which I don't trade this time of the day because of the low volume. It always has low volume this time of the day unless there's something really going on newsworthy, right? I am typing numbers into the TikTok live chat. It says ADT Coach, but it's actually me because we share the same corporate account here at American Dream Trading, even though it says Coach's name, right? Now, if I go up there and type in on my feed that I'm using to monitor it, it will put my name in there. So anyway, so gold's up here. It's at the 200, so it's really at a tough spot right now. And it's at a double top also. So you got a double whammy going on there. And you have to break and hold above that to continue any upward motion. Not saying it won't. It very well can. Again, we have the S&P 500 at its 52-week high. NQ is pulled back. It never did touch its 52-week high, but it's well within range. Anything can happen during power hour, so don't be surprised if it goes up there. And, oh, look at the Russell. What happened there? Where's my people playing the Russell? Didn't call that out again. Come on, people. Call out stuff. Open your mics when you see it. All right. What do we got here? Why isn't that working? You guys didn't even hear that sound, did you? My little sound machine-y thing here not working. I have to plug this. Hang on one moment. There we go. Let's try that. Now let's see if it works. Nope. Hang on here. I'm going to try to unplug it and plug it back in. Hang on. All right. Let's try that. There we go. That's for the paid members that didn't call out the Russell. You know who you are.
Too.
You know who you are. Or did somebody and I didn't hear you? I'll give you that benefit of the doubt. How's that? All right, stay on our toes over there. Let's not fall asleep. Call out things as you see them, paid members, or even free members watching on our feeds. If you see one of the futures moving, don't be afraid to call it out. Short, sweet, simple, to the point. Gold, getting close.
Very close to the 200.
Yep. Yes, it is. All right. I love trading gold. I don't like trading at this time of the day just because the volume is lower. And if it pulls back on you, then you got to sit there that much longer in a trade, getting hopium that it's going to pop up. All right. All right. Let's see. You're correct, buddy. Yes, Bad Bunny. Oh, where's Bad Bunny? Who's Bad Bunny? I don't see no Bad Bunny. Where's Bad Bunny? Anyway, hello to B, the letter B, James, our moderator over there. You can answer questions also. And we already answered Ferris's question. There's Brandon. Good to see you again, Brandon, who was always giving me a hard time. He said he killed the Russell today. Cool. Good job. And who's typing into Super Chats? Who's over there doing that? James, is that you or not? Or is that Coach doing that? Or one of the other, Miranda or somebody? Who's putting that in there? It's got to be a mod. There we go. Okay, what else we have? Anybody here's gold rejecting off the 200 as we would expect to pull back. That doesn't mean, oh, here goes ES. Broke above 52-week high there. Right? Did I put the right number in? Let's see. I got 764-ish. 765 now. Yep. New 52-week high on ES, the S&P 500. See if it can hold up here or not. It's getting weak there. Cool. There you go. New 52-week high. Here comes NQ trying to test the level. Of course, it's got to break through all this mess up here first, right? It's just not going to just jump up there. It's got to break through these other levels that we have here. I can see visually where these candles are at, right? So I want to see for this to go, it's got to break above this level right here where these wicks are at. See them? You got one here, you have one there. So it has to break above that to even touch the 52, which if it gets up there, it probably will. It's only another little oomph to the upside to get there. Not real far away. So it may continue to do that. Let's see. Okay. So if you have a call out on futures, let us know. Futures specifically, please. You all know what this emphasis is of this broadcast. All right, so ES is still sitting here. Just not a lot of volume right now. Now that could all change at any time. Other people are starting to notice, you know, it may get some volume in there and shove it to the upside. It is diddling in the middle. All right. What else we got? NQ's still pulling back. Russell's hanging out up here at the top of the trend channel, as we would expect. It'd be like if I drew a line there myself, I could see that right here. See, I talked about respecting that green line. That's part of the Coach's 3.0 indicators, which is included with your paid membership at the VIP or higher membership levels, or as we like to say, levels around here, because we like to mock one of our French-speaking members who has a very, still has her French accent. All right, let's see here. So Russell hanging out. What about the Dow's? Dow doing the same thing? Yeah, Dow's actually a little choppier. Yeah, that's kind of unusual. Dow's usually a little smoother, but it's kind of choppy right now. Up and down, up and down, up and down compared to the Russell. Russell's got kind of a nice, gentle, calm increase there. So, anyhow, see what we got here. Here's ES. It's got a candle to the upside above the shoulder of the previous candle and higher than the wicks of this last candle here. Really want to see it stay. I'll just put a little line there so you can see what I'm talking about, even though it's awful close to this other line. So this 52-week high line's got more value to it than that this little level here. Get rid of these dashed lines, but I'm going to put it there just for a visual reference for myself, right? If it stays above this line, we should be okay for a while, at least till it gets up here, right? So we'll see what happens here. On ES. Here comes NQ to the 52-week high. Also, this is still breaking. ES is breaking above. Here comes NQ testing its new 52-week high. All right. So we'll see what happens here. Can ES get enough oomph to the upside? You know, it's kind of right now the volume is not that impressive, really. It's still kind of it's less than the average. Let's just say right now, not a lot. Matter of fact, the ATR on the ES right now is only 5. That's like the low end of a low volume time. Here's the NQ actually hit the 52-week high and bounced off of it. Bang bang, right? That's just as good of a strong resistance level as any, without actually having to draw, you know, a permanent line there, because I adjust this level as it goes up. So if it breaks through, I'll be moving that line up again. So that acts as a natural resistance, right? It's a historical level, even if it was set earlier today. So, okay. So with the NASDAQ going up, gold should be coming down a little bit, and it is. It's just kind of hanging. It didn't like that 200. It rejected off of that actually before these started moving up more. All right. NQ hit 027, and I'm getting that information off of my trading view, which shows it right here, 25, 027, 25, and that's also today's range. Shows you here the range that it moved, and it's also the 52-week high also. So the NASDAQ has gone from $16,460 to $25,027 in the last 52 weeks. All right, that's where I got that from. And I did see it earlier. I just didn't adjust it on this chart. I already had it on my other chart. Again, support, I would say, I mean, we're up there a little bit, but you got the psychological support of 25,000 down here, right? That's a big number. Now we are getting away from it. It's only 19, 20 ticks away, right? 25 points away. That's only 100 ticks away. That's a 4-candle movement to the downside. So it's not really that far. It could go right back down to that level again if it wanted to, without any issues. It's not that big of a movement to get there. So, big pull on gold as the indices go up. We do have a level down here, which was the London series low, London session low, right here based on my indicator. And you can see how these candles stopped there also. London session ended at 11 o'clock today. So somewhere between 3 a.m. and 11 o'clock, it stopped here. I wouldn't know without going back and actually looking at the chart backwards. Doesn't matter right now. This is what's happening right here, right now. So again, I try to stay away from gold or metals, energies, and currencies this time of the day. ES is really nice, still climbing upward. Coming up to the top of that. NQ has now broke a 52-week high. There it is. It broke through it. It hasn't broken held, but it has broke through it, right? ES is at the top of the channel here, so you got to be careful there also, right? So as you can see, it's getting some resistance, slowing down a little bit there.
New high on NQ.
Yep, new high a day, new high, record high. Here it is. Pulling back, it didn't break and hold. This next candle didn't start on the shoulder of the previous, so sign of weakness. There it is. It'll use this 52-week level as a goalpost right now, right? Probably it may come down here, touch the 9, and bounce back up. We shall see. All right, I'm not going to move my 52-week high up because it just happened, and that'll be just a natural support level there at the old previous level. But we'll see if it bounces back up, right? See what happens. I guess it'll bounce up here and try it again. See if they can get more oomph to the upside or not. So the volume has not really picked up all that much yet. It is there, but you can see by the looks of these candles. And if you look at the L2, yeah, it's moving, but not a high volume. Just enough to move things around a little bit. And there it is, bouncing off the 9, just like I said it might do, right? Learned that from Coach. See how that works? So now we're back into this consolidation here. See what they want to do. This candle did not start on the shoulder previous. It's just bouncing off the 9. Now I could have made a trade there and rode that up to the top of this candle and got out. I actually got out before it got there, but I didn't do that. So didn't think about it to start with. I watched it. I told you what's probably going to happen, but I didn't enter the trade myself. How about that? Does that make any sense? No. All right. So we're about 15 minutes away from power hour, top of the hour. That power hour is just the last hour of the day. Tend to get more volume during power hour. Things can get really crazy. Matter of fact, Coach highly recommends you don't trade during power hour for that reason. You really see a large volume trading hands in the last 10 minutes of the hour. As the market gets ready to close and people exit their positions or jump into new positions because the price is attractive, right, at the time, and they'll lock it in for the next day's trading, right? I don't hold anything overnight. Personally, I am not hanging around. So here's NASDAQ testing that old 52-week high number that just broke through. As you can see, they're trading that old line and with respect, because it didn't really hold up here. It was there for 2 candles for 2 minutes total. That was about it. So they're going to use this here as a goalpost, as an end zone line here, right? This needs to break and hold above this to show any strength to the upside. Right now, it's not doing that, and they may get nervous sitting here, right? But it doesn't matter. They did set a new high, and that's at 25,034. And yep. So now I will pop a line right there just for temporary for now, just so in case this carries on for a while and doesn't come back up, at least I have something to look at. Questions, if you have any, please type them into your social media chat box, and we'll try to do our best to answer your questions live as time allows. So there we go. I haven't been trading ES either here lately, so you can see I don't have very many lines on my chart, but there's enough on there to do stuff with. I can see down here where these things kind of got on a little shelf. There's ES testing its new 52-week high, which is up here, right? You can see that line there. I don't have to draw a line there yet, but you can see that. So, all right. So, anywho, there you go. All right. That off. See what happens. Yes, still climbing after some consolidation. Here we go, breaking through NQ again. It's got to break and hold above here. Really needs to get up higher. I mean, it would be nice if it got back up to this line here and broke up back through that, because that would really be a sign of strength if it could do that. And you can see it really hasn't held back up above this yet. It's up above it, but it ain't holding it, right? You want to see a break and a hold, which in other words, I want another candle above this one, hopefully, ideally, starting on the shoulder of this candle here. And you got 10 seconds here left, and it's not holding. So now it is, the 9 is there to help support it a little bit. 9 EMA here. Now I got a break here of the 9. Do I going to have a break and hold? Well, I got the 21 right there. Probably I could very well bounce off the 21. It has generally respected the 21 here recently. So that's a good bounce zone. As you can see, it did here, right? Wicks went in, hit the 21-ish area, and then it did bounce up. So it tells me they are respecting the 21 a little bit. So if you have any questions, type them into your chat box. That goes for our paid members who are on our live Zoom call as we speak. They're quiet today because they're trying to make money off of this. Correct, Amundo? All right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Don, since you're in here, if you're not in a trade, you want to tell them about the 500th episode show anniversary tomorrow night?
Boy, you are on top of it. I was just trying to mute the other Zoom so that I could say hi, and you already scoped me out.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, so tomorrow we have the 500th episode of the Aftermarket. For those of you who don't know what the Aftermarket is, although I know how you couldn't by now, it's a place for us, I started to say artists, for us traders to go to after the market is over, just to hang out with each other for a few and talk about the trades that we have for the day, decompress, maybe look at a couple of runners in the aftermarket, talk about some mindset stuff to keep your head right. And tomorrow, we've been doing it since, you realize it was August 13th. That was episode 1, and I had been doing it on my own YouTube channel, and then Coach brought me over to here because it just seemed like something good for the group. And since August of 23, we've been going live. So tomorrow is the 500th episode.
Yeah,
there.
Just seemed like we had the 200th episode a couple months ago.
It really. And I said, well, I'm not going to do it every 100th episode. So I'm like, we'll do 5. And we're already there, Mark.
Already.
Woo.
There you go. You can find the aftermarket show on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Head on over there now. Join the excitement, the
Yay.
fun, the games. You'll hear people talk about their journeys, maybe even, you know. Heck, I might even
I got
show
some
up.
good footage of Mark.
I'll be there,
Yay.
hopefully. I'm planning on it. Let's put it that way.
All right, you and Coach are both making me nervous with I'm going to try. No,
Well,
dude.
that's my
be
goal.
there.
My goal is, yes.
You're such a huge part of the beginnings of the aftermarket, Mark.
Yeah, well,
Can't not be there.
Well, you know, I used to be there every night, but then
Yeah.
my role as a moderator changed a little, and so I have redirect my efforts elsewhere and still stay married.
I miss you, though. I will always miss you.
Yeah, I listen to them though. I do.
Yay.
Maybe not during the. I'll have it on if I'm out.
He pops on, though. Don't let him fool you. He lurks in the shadows, even if it doesn't seem like he's there. He lurks because I'll get a text message.
Yeah.
If something's not right.
Yeah.
So I know he's on it.
Yep.
Oh man.
You're 6 degrees of separation, 6 degrees of bacon. The other. I knew that answer. I was surprised.
I was so embarrassed. I'm like, damn, I'm usually pretty good at that. And he just picked a couple that threw me right off. Of course, I haven't done it in a while.
Well, you know, that's James for you, you know.
James aims to throw you off.
Yeah, I'm not. I would suck at that show. I couldn't do that 6 degrees of separation thing. It's hard. Music,
sometimes I can do it without
music. I might get a little bit, but yeah, movies and all that. I can't remember who's who.
Oh, that's where we started the conversation. He said we were doing something like we had some song thing conversation going on, and it was see, that's what I tell you guys, not all trading. Sometimes, you know, just come hang out. You'll never know what we talk about.
Right.
But he said if it's music, you know, you can't beat Mark. Mark is the trivia music guy.
I wouldn't go that far. You would probably kick my ass in music too, but
so. I said, nah, I'm like, I can hang with Mark with the trivia. I said probably more so movies than music.
Yeah, for sure. And in music also, I would imagine too. But
yeah, I know some pretty good stuff. But you do too, Mark. You got an extensive mental catalog there.
Well, my catalog's a little older than your catalog, so that's the other thing.
Not by much, though.
I forgot my phone.
Oh, your favorite just walked in. Here's Mark.
Oh, hi. Vegan Knowledge. You're my favorite.
She's finally coming around to understand.
All right. There's Vegan Knowledge.
Instead of
world-renowned author in her own right.
Thank you.
All right. What else we got going on here? We're still fooling around. We're hanging above the old 52-week high. I mean, we have set a new one at 34. It hasn't gone back up. It is stepping up slowly as we approach the power hour. So anything can happen here. It hasn't really broken, held above this here where I'd like to see it, top of these candles. So as you can see, this one did not start on the shoulder previous, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a weak candle. So I personally do not, this is just me, I don't like trading at all time highs because it's just, you don't know, right? Are they going to drive it up even higher, or are they going to just sell off because it is high and nobody wants to spend more money to drive the price up? So I try to avoid trading these type of trades just because, you know, can it go up higher, a lot higher? Well, sure. Yeah, it could do anything. Or they can dump it, right? They're like, okay, I'm at enough high. I'm getting out of this. I'm going to get out of this trade, take my profits, and go home. So I kind of avoid these. I like to see a pullback or a big drop if it shows it to you. But I try to avoid these. Now, I'll paper trade this, obviously, but I don't really care to. Personally, just because it is new record highs and those type of things, and you just don't really know. It's too much of an unknown. So I'm not, but I will sit here and wait for a break and hold below, especially on Q, because if this breaks and hold below the 9, it's going to be below the 21 at the same time, and I could probably get a quick trade in down to the 55 and see what happens. But like I said earlier, it has been respecting the 21, so you can see it's kind of doing that now, right? It doesn't want to kind of break and hold below that. Now, once it does, that might be an indication to the downside. But again, until it does that, I want to wait and see here. See, this one here is still fighting that 21. So if this can break and hold down here to the downside, I might go ahead and jump in that, right? Ooh, boy, that's I got 75 tick. Stop, that's crazy. Anyway, I adjusted that. So I can try to play this down to the 55, which also happens to be at the bottom of the trend channel. But I do have some noise right here, right? These little area right here. So it may or may not make it down there. So there I go. There's 500. There's 375. See, I didn't take it because I was calling it out what they were. But I would have capped that right away. I ain't waiting. Homie don't play. He'll lock in his profit. I have $500. That's $500, right? Cha-ching. $500 in my pocket, in my fake pocket, because that's paper trading money. AES is doing the same things, coming off of that. It's all new high there, right? But it is coming back down to its previous 52-week high, so that will be a level to watch, right? I will move this up later today or tomorrow. But I like to leave that there for a while when it's fairly new, just because I know it's going to respect it. And you can see it did it, right? So it did that on the NASDAQ also, right? Look at that. Come up, bing, 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 right? So I got that quick scalp because it was below the 21 there temporarily, right? It's pulling right back up.
On a 2-minute, it just wicked it.
Yeah.
Came back up.
Yeah, I'm on a 1 minute, so it gives you a little bit different view. I wasn't going to hold on to it. I knew that. I was going to get in, get out. I was hoping to go down further, but like I say, you got this little bit of choppy mess over here behind us that they were probably watching. Setting their levels at, there's a NASDAQ new 52-week high. Or, no, it isn't. Not yet. It's coming back up to that old line. Forgot, this is the new 52-week high up here. I just have Ralph. What do you got to say, Ralph? I already know, but go ahead and say it anyway.
What Esteban at?
I don't know.
I think I know what you're about to say, Ralph.
I was just checking, if you was still in the room, but I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Something about Tesla?
How about the Qs? Tesla made a new high. I'm still in Tesla, so the trade's still going.
Ralph said 2 hours ago that NASDAQ would set a new high today.
And it did.
Yep.
And it did.
And it did. Listen, I'm not a genius. I just learned from Coach, and Coach always tells me that, trend is your friend. And when you have an uptrend, it's going to continue to try to break new highs until it get exhausted.
I don't buy it, Ralph. You got an inside track.
That's all that's been going on. I'm telling you, join American Dream Trading, you learn the same thing. I'm telling you.
That's right.
That's
Simple
true.
as that.
That is true. We learn the right way over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We learn how to make money when the market goes up. We know how to make money when the market goes down. And we even know how to make money when the market goes sideways. We can do it all.
What's up, Dawn?
What's up, Ralph?
Ain't too much. The show today or tomorrow? I know y'all
Tomorrow.
probably talked about it, but okay, so it's like, ooh. And I was like, man, I was just telling my dad that I was gonna miss the doggone show if I didn't
You better
make it
not
back.
miss
But
it, Ralph.
Since it's tomorrow, I would have been there today because I still got time to make it back,
Mhm.
So we headed back from the MI crooked ladder.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are on the road.
So the phone might drop out. Yeah.
Don't forget to pick me up what I told you to, Ralph.
Here, so
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh yeah, I checked. It was fresh out. It was fresh out.
Oh,
And
man.
I said that is
Come on.
yeah. She
You need to go
said it would
deeper
have
in the
been the first
bayou
of the
to get
month.
some. Go deeper in the
Yes.
bayou. You'll find it.
Yeah, I probably could.
You're probably heading north instead of south. That's probably the problem.
Yeah, that's what I did. I headed north.
Yeah, see, I should have known. Oh, well.
Well, Ralph, if you ever come to California and pick me up, let me know.
There you go.
All right.
No, I'm playing.
All right. All right. Okay, what else we got? By the way, we have 3 promos going on for an absolutely free 7-day trial membership. We have the premium membership, which is starts live training and trading at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, with Coach and the other training moderators. primarily focused on stocks and stock options. They do talk about everything, but primarily stocks, stock options. We have the futures, which is what you're watching here today. We start training and trading at 8:30 a.m. on a live Zoom call. And if you join now, the crypto, absolutely free for 7 days, you can join the live Zoom call tonight at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time and get yourself absolutely free live Zoom call training and trading and everything crypto. Bucko is one of our training moderators, a wealth of knowledge. He's got a fat head. His head is just, it's huge. It's just full of knowledge. His head, every time I see a picture of Bucko, his head's larger. I don't know what it is. I think it's just his mind just keeps expanding and his skull keeps expanding on top of it. But he's over here in our TikTok live feed helping moderate over there. So if you have a question about crypto, feel free to type it in there and Bucko will answer it for you. Even though we're talking about futures, you can do that. That starts at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So what's holding you back from getting that free crypto membership? All you have to do is go to American Dream Trading's website at americandreamtrading.com and grab that free membership. Scroll down about halfway down the page. You'll see the button there that you can click and go snag those memberships. And you also will need our free Discord, which you'll also find there on our landing page at americandreamtrading.com. You'll need that because there's where you would get your link to get into the live Zoom call. It is tied to your membership email address, and that's how we keep non-paying members out. However, with that free 7-day trial, you're treated just like you were a paying member. If you'd like to continue your membership, do nothing. It'll automatically renew after 7 days. But if you cancel any time between now and those 7 days, you won't be charged a dime. It is the dealio of the day. Go grab that. Coach also has our diamond memberships for $5,000 that you can get. One-time payment of $5,000, never ever pay again. We will take installments of 2 payments each, 30 days apart, if that's the way you want to do it. Just be warned that if you do not make that second payment, you will not receive a refund and you will lose your diamond membership. So make sure if you're going to do payments that you're able to do payments, because there's no refunds for that. So we told you that up front. Check it out, that and more over at our website, americandreamtrading.com. Head there now, grab it. Join the crypto live training tonight. You can join any of those right now. If you join the futures right now, you can join this live Zoom call. I know we only have an hour left, but you could be in there, or you can join us at 8:30 in the morning. So we look to see you there. No matter what membership you buy, make sure you say you heard about it on the futures broadcast. So we kind of know where you came from, where you heard about it, right? Helps our statistics to check the effectiveness of all of our broadcasts. Again, immediately following any of our live broadcasts, which are 3 daily, Coach is 9 to 11, I'm 2 to 4, and Dawn starts at 4 p.m. Eastern. They are immediately, upon conclusion of those broadcasts, automatically posted over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. And along with, there's over 22,800 absolutely free training videos that you can watch at your convenience. So what are you waiting on? It's absolutely free. So is the Discord. We've never charged with it for it, and we never will in the history of American Dream Trading. If you don't want to take advantage of them, I'd like to know why you wouldn't want to. If you want to be honest and type in there in your social media chat box why you don't want to take advantage of a free offer, I'd be interested in knowing why, honestly, quite honestly. It's amazing that people won't take advantage of something free. I don't know if they think there's a catch or what. I can assure you there's no catch to that offer. Get her now. So, doesn't matter to me. I don't make a dime off of your memberships, right? You join or you don't join. It doesn't affect my paycheck at all. In fact, my paycheck is directly related to what I'm doing here live trading. That's my paycheck. If I don't trade, I don't get a paycheck, right? So, here we are. Get on over there. Check it out. All right. Questions. Who's got questions? I got answers I haven't used at all today, and I just can't wait to use them. What do we got going on over there? Vegan Knowledge, do you have a question? I don't know if she has a question. She's probably still working. All right. Righty. See what we have. All right. Paid members, do you have questions? Paid members. Hello? Is there anything moving, paid members? I hope I don't find something moving. You need to tell us about it. Oh, come on.
She's still working.
All right. Somebody's got to do it, I guess.
I'm just watching because I'm at a key level right now for NQ. I'm just watching for this break and hold.
Good decision, right? 034, right? Wicks have broke that a little bit, so it's actually the new official high a day. Hasn't broken held up there yet, but the wicks have moved up. It's now at 034.75 for the all-time high. We now are officially in power hour for the last 6 minutes. Anyway, who's signing up for them crypto today? Did you sign up for that crypto? If you did, let me know. Type it in the chat box. Well, you can join Bucko and Chris tonight at 7:15. I'll probably trade gold at that time. Last 2 times I sat on a Zoom call, gold took off in the evening, and I traded the snot out of it. Made pretty good money doing it. While listening, of course. All right. CNNQ here. Part of trading is waiting. That's the hardest part. Waiting is the hardest part. Somebody ought to write a song with that title, with them lyrics. That'd be a great set of lyrics. Waiting is the hardest part. What do you think, Don? Think somebody should write a song with that in it?
Yep, I do.
It's already been done, Don. Who sang that? Who sang that lyric, Don?
What was it? What was the lyric?
Waiting is the hardest part.
Tom Petty.
There you go. See?
Waiting.
You can't
the
fool her. There's
hardest
you
part.
go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, baby. You get the cash.
Yay.
We got Dawn Turner up in here. Let's go.
Brandon
Yeah,
answered, but
yeah,
Brandon was a little slow
singer.
on the entry there. There you go. You're right, Brandon. After you already heard Dom say it. Billy Mack said TPM Petty. But I know what he means. He means Tom Petty. All right. When does Tom Petty's next album come out? His brand new album. When does that come out? Huh, Brandon? When's Tom Petty's next new album come out? Come on. Brandon, when's it come out? Come on, people. Think about my connection enough to break my Zoom, but I see I'm still live over here. My YouTube ain't looking too healthy. It's spinning. There it is. Back to our regularly scheduled program. So who's got? There you go, Billy Mack. Billy Mack got the end. When's it come out, Don? Do you know? Billy Mack got it right. There you go. You get a double buzzer. Never. He's been dead for years. Jeez. Come on, think about it, folks. Unless somebody wants to release some unreleased material, they might do that. But he's not releasing any new songs.
I started to say never. He ain't been dead for years, but
Years.
I started to say never.
Years.
Couple years.
Couple years. That's years. It's more than one. What year was that? You know what? You know when he died? I can tell you the exact date. October 2nd. You know why I know that? Because my wedding anniversary is on the 3rd. And he died the day before our wedding anniversary. That's how I remember that. It's a buzzer for me. Fact check me. Fact check me. Brandon said 2017. Fact check me. What was the date there, Brandon?
17? Really?
I think somebody's
didn't realize it
birthday
was
is
that
also
long.
the 2nd as well.
What's
I
that?
heard. I think someone else's birthday is also the 2nd that I heard in here as well, like a while ago when we were talking about your wedding anniversary.
Oh,
being on the
Miranda's
3rd.
birthday's, I think, Friday.
Okay.
That would be the third.
Gotcha.
I think.
Something like that.
Yep, Brandon fact checked me. October 2nd. See? I would just remember that because I know he died the day before our wedding anniversary. That's the only reason I know that. Association. There we go. I was fortunate enough to see him, but I didn't. I wanted to go to his last concert, and I didn't for whatever reason. And I guess that ship has sailed now.
I want the NQ to come down to 21 so bad. It's been respecting it for
Yep, we're back down
a
to the
long time.
old 52-week, the old 52-week high level. See how it still thinks that line's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer the 52-week high, but it's definitely a level that they're respecting, right?
Yep.
So I would treat it accordingly, and it still has not broke away from the held below the 21 yet, has it? Not at all.
Nope.
Over here, it got below the 21, but it didn't totally break away. The wick was still touching it. Is this it? Well, I'm at the bottom of the trend channel again. Well, that's a problem too. And the 55's right there. So we got two potential bounce zones here. Plus, I got the bottom of these candles right here, which is where the bottom of that wick is on the other candle. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's a tough road to get through this level here. The downside. Uh-oh, there's a first. Is it going to break and hold here below it or not? Is it going to shoot back up? We shall see. This could be this could be something, folks. Here, let's see. Let's keep an eyeball on this. There we go. Oh, we're going to hold it. It looks like it might. Bink, 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 bink. There it is. Still hasn't got away from that 55 though, has it? And there we go. See what happens. Are they getting scared? Do they want to pull it down? Can it break and hold below the 55? We shall see. There are there's some orders down to 17, but it's not holding here. They're pushing it back up. All right. So there you go. That's how you do that. Again, these critical levels, such as indicators, lines on your chart, 52-week highs, all those things, trend channels, those are all bits of information that you can put together and to help decide whether this is a good trade or a bad trade, or do you want to get into trade, or is it time to get out of the trade? And we train you on how to recognize all those things, how they work in conjunction with each other, if they do. Some of them tend to be by themselves, right? Well, what's the significance of the 9 EMA or the 21 or the 55, the trend channel? What's the significance of VWAP or the 200 MA or others, right? Double bottoms, double tops. What do we do with all that stuff, right? So they all have their workings. And oh, you saw him at Red Rocks. I'd love to see him. I'd love to see Eddie concert at Red Rock. That's kind of far away from me, though. That would be a nice trip. Someday I might make that trip. In Colorado, it just looks like a beautiful setting for a concert. I'd pretty much go see anybody just to hear them. And anybody that's anybody does play there nowadays. So, never been there. No real reason to, because they all come to every state eventually, right? Yeah, I regretted not going to that concert series. Oh, Buzzard died. So, anywho, yeah, 2017. That doesn't seem like that long ago. 8 years ago? Jeez. That's tomorrow, that anniversary. All right. Yeah, that's, yeah, whatever. Not fentanyl. What was the other? Was it fentanyl? No, what's the other drug? Took too many drugs, too many painkillers for his cracked hip he had. So, anywho. There's gold trying to break above the 200 again. It's testing it again. Again, low volume. Look at the volume bars down here. Do I want to be in that with that? No, I don't care what it does. I'm not
You
trading.
talking about Prince, Mark?
No, Tom Petty.
Oh, oh, okay. He had bad knees. Prince had the cracked hip.
Tom Petty had a cracked hip too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Prince OD'd on fentanyl for the cracked
I
hip.
don't know if Petty's was fentanyl. What's the other one? It's fentanyl and something else. Anyway, overdid it.
Oxycodone or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Fact check that, Brandon.
Vicodin?
Nah. Well, he might have been on. Usually when they're on one thing, they're on all kinds of them, but it might have been fentanyl. I don't know. Anywho. All right, we're at the bottom of the ES here. See, we talk about anything at any time. We go down rabbit holes just without any warning. You just got to go along for the ride sometimes. You never know where we're going to go here at American Dream Trading. We're not all 100% trading all the time. We are serious about our trading. Don't get us wrong, we are. But when things get slow, our minds tend to wander, especially Mark's. You know, you don't know what period time frame I'm going to wake up in. All right, so we got a bunch of nothing going on, right? Watching the paint dry. It's 3:15 already, power hour. And not a whole lot happening. Yep. We're going down, we're going up. We're just in a chop zone here on NQ right now. Unless we get a definitive break below this trend line in this, I would have to say the 014-ish level. Really to get kind of any hopium of a downturn down to maybe 25. But even with that, you still have all this mess down here to deal with. Can I drop up a line there for future reference? Yeah, I can, right? I'm going to put it about right, you know. Let's see, what's that look like? That looks a little better. I'll put it right there. Right here's the bodies, though. It's probably more better, more on the body itself. But I'm going to put it right there. I know as this comes down, I got to watch, right? So, yes, pull back. Russell, flat. The Dow, flat. Gold can't break above the 200. All right. So, questions, comments. I am typing random numbers into the TikTok live Zoom chat as we speak. There you go. All right. What do we got going on here? Yeah, Max Payne, it's great. Yep. All right. What else we got going on here? Let's see. Yeah. I was not a Prince fan. I mean, I like some of his stuff, but I mean, he's beyond uber talented. Was uber talented playing. It's not my wheelhouse type of music, but I do like a few of his stuff, and he is good. I do appreciate his skills and his musicianship. Highly intelligent in everything music, including the business and all that. So.
Yep. That he was.
And I will listen to anybody. I listen to all music. Today, matter of fact, we were listening to jazz. Were we not? There we were.
You had jazz going in futures today?
Yep.
You've just been in this jazz zone lately.
Yeah, something different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we rocked out earlier. Don't get me wrong. We did. Here comes ES back down to its previous famous 52-week high. Do you think it might bounce here or what? Are we going to break on through to the other side? Are we going to break on through to the other side? Or how about breaking on through to the other side? And that would be who? No, it's not the Who. But who is it?
The Doors.
The Doors. Jim Morrison. See that? You can't fool Dawn. You can't. All right. Well, let's see. Can we do a downward play on this? I don't know. I got that level there around that 14-ish. Oh, no, this is a yes. My other yes chart here. I don't know if I even have any lines there. Anybody have like a gold level to the downside or not? I don't. I mean, I can see these areas where back here there's some shelves going on here, right? So
I have 67.52.
52. That's way down
Yeah,
there.
67.52.50. Yeah, it's way down.
So I'm going to use these candles here as a point of reference to kind of just keep an eyeball out. If it does tend to break down here, it goes on a run down, I'll pop a line there just because I can. It's a short term, it's not a long term. I could put it on a 4-hour chart, but we haven't been up at this area, so I'm not going to get that much information anyway, right? So so I can see where these topped out around in here. I can pop a line there. It just gives me a point of reference, right? Without going too far. So
Pretty much right at the 2-minute 55 right now, 67.61. I see a little something there.
okay. But it's hanging
points.
here. It doesn't want to come down yet.
Yep.
Nope. Trading pennies, you're right. Okay. All right, come on, give me a question here. Now I'm going to talk about music. This is not a music appreciation show, even though you should appreciate music. I appreciate music. Do you appreciate music, Don? I appreciate music. How about you, Don? Don, do you appreciate music, Don? I do. I'm going to type some more rando numbers into the TikTok live chat so they know
I do.
I know you do. All right. Thanks for joining, Ryan. Good to see you. Connie and Wall Street 55. All right. Once that 20 crosses under the 50, you may accelerate. Well, yeah, it could. And it's actually on my chart, it's the 55, but same difference, right? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The 9 is my white line.
Mark, I'm not sure if you want to talk about it right now, but we could talk about the level 2 if you want.
I don't have it on my chart here. See that? I don't have it on.
Oh.
That's last time that happened, right? Yes, I'd have to fire up the other thing, and I don't have that loaded up.
No worries at all.
We'll get to it. Hopefully, we'll shoot for tomorrow again. I've been telling you that all week. Well, I didn't plan on not being there yesterday, so it's just something we had to take care of. Anywho, but yes, we will. I still have a note right here in front of me on my desk to do that. So
perfect.
Anyhow,
Appreciate
it's
you.
the top thing on that list to do.
Nice. Here we go.
Now what? We're gonna bounce back up there, right? Doesn't want to pull. NQ, do you want to pull? Let's see. Pull. Who says pull like that?
Yes, is too much for
What
me.
sport uses the word pull in their sport?
Speed shooting.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. That's you can't put nothing past Dawn. She's just a big brain. She's got a wealth of knowledge. She just probably read that somewhere when she was like 3, and she's remembered it ever since. Dawn for the win.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God, Mark is crazy.
All right. Thank you for the kind words, J.R. Macy over there on the YouTubes.
I'm practicing up for Jeopardy, Mark.
Are you?
Yeah. I don't even think Jeopardy comes on anymore.
We watch it all the time. We're old. We're sitting around the house at night and nothing else on. We'll watch Jeopardy. Matter of fact, we watched it probably twice in the last, I don't know, week and a half or so. Man, one night.
Reruns, or did they get a new host?
No, Ken Jennings is still the host. He's the full-time host.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking about Alex Trebek. I remember he died.
Alex been dead for 15 years now. Come on,
not
Dawn.
15. He died when
Well,
I
something
moved in
close
here,
to
and I've
that
been here
anyway.
going
I
on
don't
6
know.
years.
Brandon fact checked that on me. I don't know how long it's been.
Yep, Brandon. What was that? 2020, I think.
It's somewhere in
Or
the last
21.
15 years. It's just, that's only been a couple years. Anyway, Ken Jennings. They did multiple hosts, and then they did one host would do it for a few weeks, and then the other host would do it for, that don't work. They finally
Ken
got
Jennings
rid of
stuck, huh?
Maylee Keel, whatever her name is, the girl from, that was, she was a little kid, had her own show back in the day. Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster, Soleil Moon Frye.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah,
okay.
she was also on the Nerd Kids show. What was that show? And then the kids were the nerds.
What, the 5th grader thing?
Yeah, Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay.
See? See? According to Brandon, he's our fact checker today. 2020 was when Alex Trebek left this world.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right. So, boy, did I want to play. I'm glad I'm trading here because I probably wanted to jump into that. But I didn't. I'm done for the day. I ain't playing around. I ain't playing games. It's now 325 going on 326, getting closer to that more volatile period. The reason it's called power hours because people want to get out of their positions for the day, take their money, take their ball, go home. And it can get pretty volatile some days. Other days, no, not so much. The government shut down today. It was kind of I don't know, uneventful day. We were kind of maybe overly cautious today, more than we needed to be, but yet we protected our accounts in the process, right? We did have some nice general upward movements, but, there was no way ups and ways downs, but it did move around. So market is up from where it was. So reached new 52-week highs on the NASDAQ and the S&P. So that's a good thing, right? Even though the government shut down. Right. All right, what else we got going on over here? Nanya, Dawn doesn't need Chat GPT. She is Chat GPT. They call her up when they have a question that they can't find a solution to on the interwebs. Hey, Dawn, can you answer this question? And then they use that information out of Dawn's big brain and they type it into the Chat GPT. Then it's there forever then, right? That's how they do
Yeah.
that. That's how they do that, I'm telling you. She
Series
don't need AI. She's better than AI.
All right, Mark, I got to dip out, create the stream.
All right, have a great time. By the way, her show starts at 4 p.m. Where can we find your show at, Dawn?
Right here on the YouTubes.
Is there a certain
4 p.m.
Is there a certain channel it's at in the YouTubes?
I think there is. As a matter of fact, it is AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Yeah, there we go. The channel itself is called
American Dream Trading.
There you go. And if you're in our Discord, or if you even have our free Discord, you will see the link there also inside our Discord. You can click it that way, or you can just go to the YouTube channel and find it over there. Starts at 4 p.m. tonight in approximately 32 minutes from now. Stop over,
Come
say
on
hi.
over, futures people. We got some good conversations happening in there lately.
Yep, I'm always in there on Twitch. I'm always in there.
Cool. You're awesome. I got to get myself a little system going where I'm pulling up all the chats because I click Twitch and LinkedIn and Facebook and I never talk to you guys. So I got to do that.
Yeah, it's the same way.
there's
We got Twitch users here too, and I know they're there, but I don't have the widget up that shows what they say.
Yeah. Anyway, talk to you guys soon.
Have a great show tonight,
Talk to
Dawn.
you soon, Don.
All right, Mark.
And we have the live Zoom training call tonight at 7:15 for crypto. If you grab that free crypto membership, you can join that live Zoom training tonight at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? By the way, Bucko's in here. He's one of the trainers over there. He'll answer any question you have. All right. All right. Well, we're getting a little pop here on ES, trying to break back above the old 52-week high number. We shall see. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and adjust that number now. I'm going to move it up to the newer level, and then I'll just draw a line right there. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me put a line there so I know where it was at. All right here.
Looks good for a break and hold off of that 9.
Could be. Could this be it? Don't know. We shall see. Uh, 69.50 is the new level. Bang. There you go. There it is up there. That's the new 52-week high. This is the old 52-week high. Got two lines that are awful close together. I don't really need that, but that's okay for today. We'll know that it comes down there and tests that, right? doke.
50% retracement. There it is.
There you go. What do we expect on a large game of candles? He just said, told you, right? 50% retracement. See you later, Trading Pennies. Thanks for stopping by again. Boy, my buddy MYT's not here today over the YouTubes. That's unusual. He's usually here every day. Reason I remember his calls is he is a international student studying here in the USA, and he's been following us and Coach every chance he gets to try to learn about trading. Of course, he's living on a student's income, which you can imagine is pretty much nothing, but he's still taking the time to try to pick up things so that when his financial situation changes, he might be able to pick up where he left off here. So, anyhow, don't see him there today over on the YouTubes. All right, coming back up here, the 52-week high on NQ, the former 52-week high. I'm going to go ahead and move that line up also. I'm going to put me a line there because I want to remember that was there, right? Now I'm going to move this one up out of the road. Oops, I need to know that number, don't I? The new number is 25036.75. There we go. Now I got my line up there. That's the old line. I'm just going to pop a line there for now. Again, I need to really take the time and blank all my charts out and make them pretty again. I got way too many lines on this chart. Don't worry, you don't have to tell me that. Our paid members tell me that all the time. Gee, but Christmas, I need to trade all them lines on there. Oh, very well, actually. But I do have way too many. I haven't cleaned my charts up in quite a while. Thanks for joining there, Kalungi. Nice to have you here. Gonzalez also. Thank you, Gonzalez, for joining. And Camille joined also. Thank you for being here. Make sure you click the like, subscribe, and share buttons as you come into the room. Greatly appreciate it. Questions? Type them in. What do you have? Your questions make this show more interesting. All right, so let's go do some trading here. I don't care what it is. We're going to trade something. We're going to go in here. Going all in. Going all in here. Well, it is. If this candle here gets some oomph to it, I'll go in here on the Russell. It doesn't have any oomph. All right, come on. Let's look at the Russell here. Do the Russell. All right, it's got a little bit of oomph on there. Bang, bang, bang. Where's my stop at? I don't have a stop. Where's the stop at? It's pre-programmed in, isn't it? Oh. Way big, that's why. How the heck did I get a... down there? Anyway, it's all right. So I entered this trade to the upside here. It had a little bit of oomph. The only problem is it is diddling in the middle. So I did it anyway. I want to trade something. My trigger finger was getting a little itchy. It was getting twitchy. I had to do something. There I am. I'm up $100 that quick on 10 contracts of the Russell. Bang, bang. Right. Here we go. Now, I don't have any levels up here. Does anybody else have levels they want to holler out above the 263-ish mark? Anybody that trades the Russell regularly? I could consult my other system and see if I have a line somewhere there. Let me take a look. See, I have one at 63.5. That's up there a little ways yet. 63.5 is about where it's at now, isn't it?
Yeah, I have stuff that's way up there.
I have this one at 63.5. So we'll put that about right there.
I'll check for you, though, really quick while you're in there.
Got a gold level at 70. At 70. Do I have anything in between there and there? Nope, I don't.
Looks like where it's at right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Where it's at right now is like this consolidation.
I'll just go ahead and take the
not
$150
consolidation,
profit and not worry about it. There we go.
Yeah, this channel is not.
By the
just
way,
like,
I can't believe I haven't got a warning from TikTok yet. So we might be able to get through the whole show without you guys getting disconnected. I highly recommend that you go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and subscribe over there. That way when TikTok gets disconnected like it does all the time, you'll at least be able to continue watching the show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Head on over there. Did I tell you we also have over 2,800 free, absolutely free training videos for you to peruse at your pleasure, at your preference of time, so that you can learn to profit while you are perusing.
yeah, it's right in this channel right here.
I don't know why I entered this again. I'm just clicking buttons now. Didn't even think about what I was doing. It's right there in the middle. Why did I do that? I'm getting loopy. I'm getting trigger happy. All right, come on.
Well, I mean, it is on a steady climb.
Well, yeah, but
So
it
the
is on the shoulder of the
24,
previous candle, so we'll see what happens this next.
2467 is a channel with 2463.
All right, thank
So
you.
it's in the middle of the channel right now.
Yep. And what he's talking about is the ones that come with coaches indicators. Right? And 2464.1 on a 1 minute chart presently is the dead middle of that channel. It's hanging there, up above it, up below it, out all over the place. And there you go. I'm going to just go ahead. If this pops one more time, I'm going to lock in that $100. Bang, bang. Right? Because I entered that trade when I shouldn't have right then when it was diddling in the middle. Does that mean it won't go up? No, doesn't mean that at all. What's NQ doing? NQ's garbage. ES is kind of flat. So the Russell, I assume the Dow's moving also. Not as nicely as the Russell, though. Right? Can I enter this trade here? Well, it didn't really break and hold above this level here. Well, let me show you what happens when you don't wait, when you're not patient. It'll probably reject or not hold here, and I'll end up losing money, right? And when you make a liar out of me this time, right? So I didn't wait for the break and hold of this level here. So that's what I like to do, just to be a little safer. There's $100 right there, fake money. It says paper trading. It's not real money. It's a simulated account that executes trades in real time using fake money. Teaches you how to use the software, helps it check you on am I making good profitable entries? Am I making good decisions to exit trades? Am I getting out too soon, staying in too long? You learn all that while you're training with fake money. Never train with real money.
But after that level at 2468-ish, I like it to the upside for sure.
Thank you. I don't know. It's running out of steam here for some reason. This goes green, I'll take the profit. I'm at break even to 0 right now. It did start on the shoulder previous candle, it just doesn't have the oomph to it. There's $50. I'll take the $50. Would anybody here take $51 bills and flush them down the toilet? I know I would. So $50 must have a value, right? There you go. I mean, if you're independently wealthy, $50 may not be anything to you. It's a lot of money to me. I'll take it. James, you want to rattle the bushes over there in TradingView? Anybody's not even asking questions or nothing. They're just kind of hanging out without saying nothing. How many of you have clicked the subscribe button versus how many's in the room right now? Let me check. Let me refresh my page. We'll see. Refresh the statistics. Oh, about half of you. And still 50% of you never clicked the thumbs up button. Sure appreciate it if you go over and smash that thumbs up button right now. Like to see that number go up. Thank you very much.
Yeah, where's the volume on the Russell, man? It is dead.
Yep. Everybody might already be out for the day, right? They're like, I ain't messing with this. But we'll find out in the last 10 minutes, won't we? That's when you usually see more come in. Ooh, get the yawning going on. That ain't good. Can I make it another 20 minutes? We'll shall see. Thanks for joining there, Nata. Good. Nice to have you with us. All right. Questions? Comments? All right. Let me see something here. I don't know if this will share on TikTok or not. I'm going to try it real quick. If it doesn't, I'm going to bail. I'll wait. I'll have to test it. All right. What else we got going here? Well, let me try this real quick, see if it works.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody. Perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right? Some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Some of the rules. Think about this. Perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Talking about keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. So again, right? Some of the most basic rules trade only when you're a new trader. Think about make sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this. Am I right? Stop losses on each and every. Think about it. Every rule I have is not keep you from losing money. It's keep your money. Not hard. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. Blowing up your. I've been doing this 30 years.
I hear Coach's voice.
It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time. I'm like, every rule I have. Oh, looks good. Oh, I'm doing it again. It's keep your money. I'm doing it to protect you. Don't trade in the first. If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first minutes of the day. 30 minutes. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. Until it's very high, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in. Again, and at 10 o'clock. Why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. If you're a new trader,
Mark, it's playing twice.
Which way do I want to go today? Until avoiding until we get a shift change when volume comes in. Again, last hour of the day is power hour. Why? The very beginning is fund managers making the things happen, trying to get markets to move in the way after the first 30 minutes. It will stay out of it. So if you're like, where do I want to go today? Why are you avoiding you getting wrecked? Right? Journal. Hour of the day is power hour. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. Is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, well, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? You're like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right? And again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce, this is the golden nuggets, not the coach, just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody. If you don't know how to handle it, you might get lucky and catch a momentum and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader. And you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay? Great trader, you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
That was fun. I haven't done that for a while. Had dueling videos running at the same time, but not at the same time.
Guess what, Mark?
What? You could hear both of them, couldn't you?
About to make a new high. Yeah, I heard both of them.
Yeah. Well, I was feeding one to YouTube and one to TikTok. I knew you guys were hearing both of them.
That's my favorite one. I love that. Coach just called out that runner.
Well, anyway. All right, let me uncheck this stuff here. Yeah, I hadn't played those for a while. I forgot what I had to check and uncheck. But I don't think I've ever played them twice to say both feeds at the same time.
I don't think the social media can hear it 2 times though.
Well, yeah, but I have different channels on here, and I didn't mute the one for YouTube, so they were getting double. And I kept asking TikTok if
That's
they
why I
could
ain't
hear it.
saying
Nobody
anything.
answered me, but until the end there, Frank finally answered. Thanks, Frank. It was double, so there's a double feed channel there on TikTok. I'll have to figure that out sometime. But anyway, it just popped in my head to do it. So, anywho, I was hoping it wouldn't be double on TikTok too, but apparently the sound was. So sorry about that, everybody over there. So, anywho, what hit a new high, Ralph?
Tesla. It's just not getting it right now. New high. I
Gold's
still got
flying up
5
as well.
shares left.
Who in here is trading Tesla? I ain't trading Tesla. Anybody else?
I got
This ain't the
in
stock
Tesla.
room. Come on.
No, I got in the VIP market. I'm still in the trade.
All right. Have at
You
it.
know, I shaved on all the pullbacks until I can't share no more. I mean, I guess I can.
Man,
I
gold.
could break the last 5 down, but I'm about to just close out.
What the heck? Gold took off. What's up with that?
Gold took off.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the euphoria. Look at that. Oh my God, it made a new high too.
What, gold?
Did it?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Coming
It
up to
ran
that
down to the
view
low.
up very shortly.
Hey, this the setup for a new high though. So you know what I'm saying, Mark? I'm just saying, like, for the last 2 weeks, Mark, what have you done at the crypto zone? I'm just
trade
saying, I don't
gold.
know if it's a fluke
gold.
or not. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to point out.
Yep.
Gold setting up for a new high. It's Wednesday night. You know what you did for the last 2 weeks. So
Yep, on Wednesday nights.
you,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like the Wednesday night ride for motorcycle riders.
There you go.
You know, people who got motorbikes,
Yeah.
they ride on Wednesdays. Wednesday, I don't know if they do that around y'all, but they kind of do that around here. And so, that could be your new tradition. Gold on Wednesday night during the crypto.
Yeah, well, I got stuff to do tonight, so I don't even know if I'll be there.
Mark said, I can't do that every Wednesday night. Come on.
Well,
Ralph, would you say that's a cup and handle, Foreman?
On gold?
Yeah.
that's
In the low time frame.
1 minute. It's
I
kind of
mean-
tough. It's not a pure.
Yeah, it's kind of sly. I mean, I guess you can call that a sly pick. No,
I mean, if you
I don't
go out
know.
higher, maybe,
Yeah.
but
It's a good run up, though. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it passes over this VWAP, I'll look to.
I mean, if you put it on a 15-minute chart, does it look more like a cup and handle? Sure, right?
Yeah.
And the higher time frame smooths all that
Here's the
nastiness
handle
out of there.
coming.
So
Yeah.
it's a
I
cup
think it's
anyway,
setting up to
right?
get rid of. Yeah, it's the cup. Yeah, you got the
Not
cup. It
on a
just
15-minute chart, but not on a lower time frame.
right. And then the new day is gonna start off. So I believe this is just gonna be a trend line breakout and try to make a new move to a new high. If that's the new high up there above that, we'll be looking at right now. But trade the chart. You know what I mean? Don't just be like, oh, it's gonna go to a new high, because that might not happen. You know?
Yeah, it's got to get through VWAP first on a 1-minute chart, plus break
Yeah.
above this trend line. And gold does not have volume usually at this time of the day. So, but it is in
Absolutely
the most
not.
volatile time of the end of the day right now. The last
Yeah.
part of power hour, people flip out and do crazy things sometimes.
If it do something, it'll rally during the Tokyo session. So, which that's what gold usually do run during that session. Why? But I
Yep.
do know why, because of the Australian dollar and all that. So gold is one of the ones that moves in all markets. So
Yes, sirree, Bob. Don't call me Bob because that's not my name. But anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm coming from. You know, Matthew does.
All right,
all
all
right,
right,
all
all
right.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, everything else is not taken off here yet, if it will at all anyway. Getting a little bit of profit taking here. A little bit, nothing dramatic, but there is some profit taking going on here. Coming back down to, ES is back down to a double, triple bottom there. Look for a possible bounce or blow through it because it's also at the bottom of the trend line also. We'll see how fast because it is retesting it in a short relative time here, and you can see there's a bounce there. They don't want it to go down there, but keep an eye on that. To the downside, and Q is just kind of flat. Dow, a little bit of pullback. It has not broke away from the 21, but and again, you're going to be at the bottom of that channel also eventually. So they're all kind of a tough spot unless there's a massive sell-off. It may not break through those levels, but we'll see. Pick one, trade it. Trade it's in front of you. And gold went up and pulled back.
It's at a pretty decent support line, literally at it right above it.
Yep.
Yeah, from what I saw a while ago, it was coming up on old support that was turned to a resistance now. Yep. You're right. And that's probably what's going to stop the upward momentum right there. But they still got an hour left in futures, so we don't know.
Right.
You know? And then, after that, it's just going to be a new day. So.
Well, I appreciate everybody being here today. We are live here at American Dream Trading 3 times per day, Monday through Friday. Coach is live with his live show from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Futures here is live from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And we have the aftermarket show starting at 4 p.m. over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Check that out. You can actually join the panel live with Don. You can get on the panel. You can open up your camera. You can open up your microphone and interact that way. Or you can do like you do here and just ask questions and communicate, saying, hey, right there in the chat box over there on that program also. Immediately upon conclusion of this broadcast and any and all of our broadcasts, live broadcasts, they are auto-posted over on our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. Check it out. For our memberships, we still have 3 of the 7-day trials available. You can do the premium, which we start trading with Coach and other trading moderators starting at 8:45 each and every Monday. There's a sell-off there, pull. 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And we also have the crypto, which trains at 7:15 p.m. on Wednesday nights, and that's tonight. Join that crypto now. Join them live on the live Zoom training and trading program tonight, 7:15 Eastern Time. And we also have the free 7-day trial for futures, and we start training and trading on a live Zoom call starting at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time each and every morning, Monday through Friday. We also have additional paid membership options available, including our Diamond, which is our all-inclusive, has everything thrown in for $5,000 one-time payment, or you can split it into 2 payments if you want. Just make sure you make that second payment, because if you don't, you forfeit your membership, and there's no refunds for that first payment. So make sure if you're going to break it up, you do it. Anyhow, you can find all that information and more over on our website, americandreamtrading.com, and scroll down about halfway. You'll see the link for our free Discord. You'll need that so that you can get the Zoom links to join us live tonight or tomorrow. And you'll also find a link right next to that, a little button to press that has all of our memberships, including the free 7-day trial ones that'll take you directly to those memberships. Get in there, get it now. Free is free. It's exactly what it means. Remember, anybody you come in contact with between now and the rest of the day and through tomorrow, that you would try to be an encourager, not a discourager. Try to leave lasting positive memories, whoever you come in contact with. Remember, the person that you're looking at across from you may be smiling at you, but you may not know what's really going on behind the scenes. So try to be an encourager. You may be that only encouragement they come across. I do thank you all for being here today, and we will be here same time, same bat channel tomorrow. And I do thank you for joining us on these lives, and we will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. And we will see you. Goodbye.